Damn. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's it going, guys? I am back. I'm alive. Super late. An hour late today. I can't do this anymore on Tuesdays. My schedule is so effed. But I'm here. I made it. And, oh man. And the cameras are gone. They are out of here. Boom. There we go. How you guys doing? As I, the Crypto Otaku, back, of course, bringing you the Crypto Chaos and the news. I need to be still, man. It's too much. This is crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing great. Brandon Banks in the house. How's it going? Crazy intro. Thank you. And Crypto JPEG. What's going on, Crypto JPEG? I dubbed the Crypto JPEG. You're now Crypto JPEG, I guess. It's just so weird to have you have a emoji in your name. That's a picture. Anyway, so yeah, how you guys doing? How you guys feeling? We are at Jerome Powell Eve, the day before we worship the man who makes all the markets. Tank or pump or whatever. Believe what you want. This guy held so much power. And yeah, we're going to see just how much tomorrow, as always, right around 1 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. Here we go, guys. Let's get going. Let's get into it. Running, again, a bit late today, so bear with me. I can't. We got to take the market so I don't have to work no more. I'm sick of this BS, man. Just send out stimmies and, kill the market. Anyway, enough of my rant. Let's move the dancing mascots out of the way and get the show going. Last night, just a quick little recap from yesterday's stream. We did pretty much call a baseline or bearish or slightly bullish. I mean, we were kind of just going sideways. We pretty much, as we normally do, guys.
We're going to win so much,
tired
you
of it.
may even get tired of winning.
We're winning. We basically followed our bear market prediction into possibly the potential super bear case scenario or super, it could happen, guys. It could still happen tomorrow. I'm kind of like really hesitating on this one because I feel like we've already kind of gotten too oversold. For us to actually land this tomorrow would be insane. But yeah, it's still a possibility. It's still on the cards. I just don't think it's likely because everyone expects that we're going lower. Usually when everyone's expecting the same thing, we do not. Bitcoin wants to just completely rebel because it is what?
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
That's right, it is.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
Yeah, and we're getting tired of winning. So, yeah, this is kind of still in play. We're gonna, of course, go over all this again at the end of the stream. Let's take a look and see how the market's feeling with the sentiment currently. How you guys feeling? That's what I want to know. I know I'm like I just don't care anymore. I know it's going to continue. I've held for 5 years. I don't think this is any different than it has been in the past. But let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling it. And we will move on. Yeah, so we got market sentiment right now. Pretty much, there we go. Oh, on the wrong screen. Too many screens. Too many screens. All right, so yeah, the market sentiment right now is basically putting up a wall, a big giant sell-off wall before the FOMC meeting at roughly, what is that? My laser eyes are in the way here. Oh, jeez. Gotta explode this. Yeah, about 85K. Nothing too different from the last few days. You can see our double top one yesterday. We haven't seen a retop on 85 today, a revisit to it. So, yeah, nothing has changed. We did come back down and revisit what, to 82? We're just briefly about 82. Let's go back to the chart real quick. We can take a look. But yeah, well, come on, all these damn ads. Don't pay for something you get for free, right, guys?
What are you, stupid?
It's the one thing if you guys take away from me is I don't pay for anything I can get for free. Of course, even TradingView. We're trying to stack sats as much as we can. We don't need any of that distracting us subscription-wise. But anyway, fake it till you make it. So yeah, we did briefly touch down in double bottom about 81.1. Was that it? Is that the bottom? The bottom in? I kind of feel like it is for today. Maybe not for tomorrow, but it is kind of for today. We've already crossed over 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so actually pretty bullish. We made a new lower high on the day, right? Well, did we? No, I'm looking at Thursday. I'm at the 15-minute. Yeah, okay. Where are we at? I mean, we still made a little lower high on the day. We did come in at starting this day out at around, of course, market open at 9 o'clock. We fell down to 81. So yeah, we did a little bit of a recovery. We did lose a little bit of ground, but I don't think it's enough to really tank the market for tomorrow. We shall see, guys. We're gonna go down to that 72K target, the fire sale target, 70K or 69K. Those levels are still in the cards. All right, I ranted so much about that. Let's keep. I'm sure I'm gonna keep going about it. Keep going. So let's see where the market is by the end of the stream. All right, but that's of course where they're setting up shop right now. All right, U.S. national debt still coming in. Whoa! I don't know about you guys, but that seemed like it went up a chunk today. 36 trillion, 613 billion. We did just cross over that $600 billion mark threshold yesterday. And we just keep, spending more money. Spending more money we don't have here in America. Sitting at still 115 billion Doge live tracker savings. Nothing new to see there. Fear and greed still sitting, and extreme fear for stock market. Golf clap. I think it's well deserved. I don't care. And then the crypto fear and greed index, of course, putting in a little bit higher in fear in 32, and still sitting about 32 in fear. I still feel like we're neutral, to be honest. I mean, we have all these positive stories coming out every single day. We keep covering. My God, Sui just got an ETF list, not listing, but announcement today. I mean, this is crazy stuff happening every single day in our space. How the hell can you be in fear? Other than, hey, tariffs are going to push us down a little longer, right? Or we're going to have an extended cycle. Or we're going to have, is there any super bearish narratives that, completely destroy the fundamentals of everything we believe in crypto? No. I digress. Anyway, the Dixie's still sitting around 103, coming up a little bit on the day. Not by much. Still sitting at 103. So 103 on the 5-day chart looks beautiful. I love just send it to the floor. Send it to hell. Give it back to God. Whatever you want. What is it? This parrot's dead. I mean, that's one of my favorite skits from Monty Python. It is dead, sir. It ceased to exist. We need this to go away. We need it to go away. Anyway, it's not going away anytime soon, guys. But, I mean, it's going to zero, hopefully. At least under 100. All right, the crypto bubble sitting in a little bit better today. Yesterday was great. Today is okay. Some of your favorite cryptos are up a decent amount. I mean, geez, some of these guys are moving pretty big right now. They're getting tired of being held back. And, you could definitely tell. EOS is up 30%. Jesus. What is that? Maker DAO's up 60. 10%? Is that real? Jeez, it's up 4 ranks in the last day. Was it Radium? Radium's up. Just breaking back into the top 100 again. 17, up 14 on the day. Jesus, about 17%. Caspa, you guys who love Caspa out there, I know you guys are out there. You guys just won't let this coin die for sure. It's a great project. It's up 1 in rank today, sitting at right around the middle of the top 100. And my God, Avalanche still beaten down to death. Under $20 still, my God. I can't make enough dry powder to buy anymore. But yeah, look at this. Still holding on number 17. I can't believe the mighty have fallen, though. Anyway, let's move on. Market cap for Bitcoin dominance still sitting above 61%. We're not waiting enough for the altcoins to really run, because Bitcoin's time is not done. It's as simple as that. And then, we've got the top 10 assets in our space. Any big movers today that are shaking out anyone else in the top 10? Tron still sitting at number 10. Cardano number 9. Chainlink, look at this. Chainlink moved back to 11. This is insane, guys. It's insane. Finally putting Pi in its place down to 15. This coin needs to just go away. I still can't believe it's in the top 20. It's insane. It's crazy. Yeah, but Chainlink back to well-deserved spot, about 11. We got Leo still on the outskirts at 12, Toncoin 13. I mean, yeah, it's this really weird lineup. I never would have guessed that some of these coins would be up there. Hedera sitting number 16, Avalanche 17, Sui 19, Shiba Inu coming back to 18, Polkadot at 20, and the list goes on and on and on until we hit, of course, our honorable mention. Shout out to Jasmine sitting at currently 86 in market cap, down to 1.3 cents. This coin has been beaten to death, and yeah, it still lives to fight another day. And huge things are coming for Jasmine here in the next month or so. All right, let's keep going. My favorite metric, guys, every single day I like to cover this. This is how many Bitcoin are left across all exchanges, all of them in the entire world. This is all the Bitcoin that's left. Huge key indicator for anyone interested in crypto. And yeah, it looks like we're still sitting around 2.2 million left on exchanges at the moment. Majority of that is on Coinbase, just under a million, about 750,000. Yep, still around the same as yesterday. Okay, moving on. BitcoinTreasuries.net. Michael Saylor, of course, making a crazy announcement today. Another stock offering, I guess. He's definitely going to do his, his usual. But it looks like. Oh God, Tyler, you distracted me in the chat with, of course, any doom. Is there any more doom? As chaos ensues, yes, Tyler, more doom is ahead. Yes, more doom now. No, not doom enough, man. I mean, we're not in a bear market yet, are we? Yeah, not enough doom yet, in my opinion. We need more doom. We need more blood in the streets. We need more sacrifice. I'm ready to buy more. And Abdul in the house. Yo, how's it going, Abdul? It's been a while. Abdul Cindy, right? It just says S now, but I'm pretty sure I remember you. All right. So yeah, MicroStrategy is still sitting right around 499,000. I'm sure that's going to shoot up like crazy here soon. I think next week is going to be doing another big purchase. And then iShares sitting around 571. Yeah, nothing new totally to see here. It's still about the same as yesterday. All right, let's keep going. I got to keep the momentum going because I'm late. But yeah, more Doom. Yes, I like Doom. Doom is great for us, guys. I know everyone's like, oh my God, we got to have a number go up. Number got to go up. But you know what? You don't make no money if the number just goes up. You got to have some Doom. All right, so still sitting in the buy zones for Bitcoin. This is nuts that we're still here. We are just a hair away from basically a fire sale. As the longer we go, the higher the fire sale target gets. And they can't bring us down forever, guys. They can't. Yeah, so yeah, I think we're close enough. We just start burning more freaking money. We'll definitely burn another Benny at the end of the stream for our Crypto Chaos market predictions. But yeah, this is where we're at, guys. We are at the, pretty much the beginning of the lows. I mean, the beginning. The end of the lows. So, yeah, so we're ready. We're ready to move on and get out of the fire sale-ish ranges. And as I just, knock over my mic. Hopefully, my mic's still working. Okay, let's continue. The show must go on, as they say. Okay. All right, yeah. So, yeah, guys, I mean, tomorrow we could see a blip to the fire sale. I've been calling it here for a few weeks, right? We could touch the fire sale briefly at 73K. I think it's pretty, yeah, it's possible. But still unlikely, as everyone's expecting another big dip. Just a little one, guys. Just give the bear, it's okay. Give the bears just one more little dip. It's fine. They can have one more, all right? Just one more. Okay, moving on. Spent too much time on that one. Yeah, and then, of course, top 10 assets in our space. Bitcoin still sitting at number 9. Even with the big swing down, we're not going underneath Facebook ever again. Hopefully don't eat those words. But yeah, probably not. All right, moving on. Bitcoin.com. Let's get into some of the headlines today, see what's going on. Big dog in the house, Usertron. How's it going, Usertron? Is that a donkey? It's a goat. That's a goat. How's it going, man? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm not the greatest of all time, but my God, dude, I'm pretty much, I'm like on drugs every day. I'm talking about crypto, man. I don't get to talk about it enough. I'm holding it back every single day of my real life that I have to come on here and do it. I got to get it out of my system. I get broken, man. I get broken. Anyway, EOS rebrands to Vault. Really strange. That's why, of course, they're pumping today. So that's EOS branding to Vault. I think that's self-explanatory. Sort of. New token for Bitcoin-centric financial ecosystem. We could dive into that real quick. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. Strategy's new stock offering. This is what we're talking about. MicroStrategy's new offering. Really weird and controversial. But yeah, their new Strife offering. XP Pro. Of course, we got the daily Hopium and Fear. With a lot of the articles, you're reading headlines again, just kind of deciphering it for you guys, so you don't have to go out there and be like, "Oh my God, guys, this is going to $3 right now." Like that's the same hopium you see every single day. It's nothing new. Okay, so yeah, let's keep going. Not saying that XRP won't go. Yeah, I mean it will, but right now I don't. I think we got a little bit longer to wait. Maybe until April. Let's just get this little thing going a little bit later. Okay, moving on. EOS rebrands to Volta, introduces new token for Bitcoin-centric financial ecosystem. EOS is rebranding to Volta towards a Web3 banking. Who else is going into banking now? It sounds like every single player now is just going into DeFi banking or some sort of like stablecoin, new stablecoin minted for banking. It's like everything's finance, of course, right now. Wrapping that up for the beginning of the bull run. You know what? And I kind of see that as that's kind of what just starts us off, and then we get all the weird stuff, right? We get all the trending coins later throughout the cycle, the gaming, the AI coins. I think those are going to come a little later, but before all that, yeah, we got to get, of course, the financial stuff out of the way before the crazier projects will start to pump. Volta, the rebranded entity, aims to roll out its token by May of 2025, replacing EOS through a direct swap and positioning itself as a conduit between the traditional finance, TradFi, and decentralized finance, DeFi. Interesting. The project's ambitions extend to Bitcoin integration, tokenizing real-world assets, and transactions executed in fractions of a second. Its roadmap includes collaboration with XStat, never heard of her, XStat, a Bitcoin-centric layer currently securing $557 million in locked assets. Despite its aspirations, Web3 banking remains an emerging field fraught with regulatory hurdles and very, very convoluted, in my opinion. Volta effort to fuse compliance-driven TradFi with decentralized frameworks presents a formidable challenge given the industry's history of regulatory tensions. However, the company highlights its adversary board features individuals from organizations such as Systemic Trust, ATB Financial, and Tetra Trust. So yeah, looks like the projects are Volta also projects a variable annual percentage yield (APY) estimating a 17% annual return for stakers. I don't think it's changed much. I think EOS has always been pretty high up there for staking rewards. So I don't think that's really changed too much. So Volta is going to retain most of that. Strategic alliances with firms such as Cefu and Spirit Blockchain will facilitate yield strategies, fractionalized assets ownership, blockchain-based insurance solutions. EOS token holders will be able to swap their holdings for Volta, a new native asset, through a dedicated portal starting in May of 2025. I always hate when they do these new token rollouts or mergers, because you just never know what's you could get screwed like Gala did in 2021. I remember, or 22, when Gala had the 2.0 merge, and I remember getting stuck with a little bit of a bag left over because you have to meet a deadline on Coinbase for that particular merger. And of course there's other instances out there we didn't have to do anything at all, like Fetch. That was great with the collaboration of the Super Alliance of Intelligence or whatever, AI. It's like the Justice League of freaking AI coins. I still joke about today. But anyway, yeah, it looks like they're doing a good thing here. I guess if you guys are big fans of EOS, I was staking EOS through the bear market, so I will probably do the same thing again. I mean, it's a decent yield. Same thing with Cosmos. If Cosmos survives, which I think it will, I think it's doing okay. You're going to have plenty of places to make more coins and then flip our bags into the next bull run. All right. Again, bear market plays, guys. Bear market plays. All right, moving on. Before I go any further, let's check out the chat real quick. What's up? Big Bodo Gains in the house. How's it going? Thanks again for turning out for a super late live stream. As my day job, man, I can't keep up with these shifts. I just can't keep up with these shifts anymore. They got me working at McDonald's. They got me working at freaking Wendy's, and I can't talk about the third one on air, or they might might figure me out. But anyway, moving on. Strategy's new stock offering poised to supercharge Bitcoin accumulation. So Strategy, what's going on with Strategy? Well, basically they just added a new offering. So Strategy is unleashing a 5 million share stock offering. Of course, it's strengthening its Bitcoin war chest and pushing its aggressive extension of the world's largest cryptocurrency, as well as the preferred stock, the perpetual. So this is what we're talking about here. Software intelligence for firm MicroStrategy, now just Strategy, announced on March 18th that it plans to offer 5 million of its shares of its newly introduced Series A perpetual Strife preferred stock. The offering is subject to market conditions. It will be conducted as a public offering under the Securities Act of 1933, which is too damn ancient, in my opinion. Come on!
Stupid?
Why we haven't updated these freaking policies? Anyway, Strategy intends to use its net proceeds for the offering for general corporate purposes, including acquisition of more Bitcoin. Who would have thunk? And then also for working capital. This aligns with the company's aggressive Bitcoin accumulation strategy, solidifying its position as the world's largest public traded Bitcoin treasury. The perpetual Strife preferred stock comes with a fixed annual cumulative dividend of 10%, which is just enough to allegedly defeat inflation. But also it's payable quarterly in RRR, whatever. If dividends are not paid on time, they will accrue additional compound dividends starting at an annual rate of 11% and increasing by 100 basis points per year up to a maximum rate of 18% additionally. So either way, you're going to be defeating Sailor's number one enemy, and that is inflation, right? It's a mountain ice cube in your hand. Guys, just letting your money just go away. It's gone. It's already there. About 1% a month on average, 10 to 12% a year, 15 on a bad year. Our money's going nowhere. Purchasing power is dead. It's dead, guys. It's dead. Anyway, they will accrue additional compound dividends starting in the annual rate of, I just went up 11% and increasing by 100%. I've already read all that. Strategy has reserved the right to redeem all outstanding shares of the perpetual Strife preferred stock under certain conditions, including the total outstanding falls below 25% on the originally issued shares. All right, I think we've read enough about that. Of course, just another offering from Strategy to, of course, accumulate more Bitcoin for their giant hoard. It's absurd, guys. It's absurd. He's purchasing like 2 years worth of Bitcoin this year. It's insane. We cannot produce enough. Something's gonna break. We can't do this forever. It's so simple, guys. It's so simple. 8 billion people, only 2.2 million left on exchanges. I showed you right on exchanges. That's all that's left. And MicroStrategy is buying up. It's like a ridiculous amount every single year. 1.52 years worth of accumulated Bitcoin that we produce. And again, next cycle, we're going to be having the 450 we're currently doing per day. It's going to get stupid, guys. We're not bullish enough yet. And speaking of which, I want to bring this up. I saw this today, before I forget. What was his name? Damn it. Josh Mandel. If you guys haven't heard this yet, this is blowing up on Twitter. This Josh Mandel guy and his Bitcoin prediction, which just came into another, fulfilled prophecy. Bitcoin will hit $100,000 by month end, probably. Crypto Billionaire says this is March 16th. But as of today, on the 18th, he's actually predicted we were going to hit 84K. And the next big prophecy to fulfill on this particular venture and this guy is he's calling for $100,000 this month, and then eventually to reach 444,000. 444,000. It's like say it slow motion. This year, Should we believe him or not? It's absolutely absurd yet miraculous. The Bitcoin prophet has truly emerged. Josh Mandel, former Wall Street legendary trader, has once again drawn widespread attention in the cryptocurrency field. His Bitcoin prophecy is not only astonishing, but also has swollen up his portfolio from 2.1 million to 22 million in just a few months. Exceptional qualities does this magical man living in a simulated world possess? In his prophecy, is his prophecy trustworthy? Question mark. Binance Square is covering this one. Legendary trader on Wall Street. Josh Mandel is not a speculator, but became famous overnight. This career is filled with impressive achievements as early as 1990, 1998. He made a name for himself during the heyday of the Solomon Brothers. I mean, we're talking about the Web 1.0 eras, guys. Pretty crazy stuff. Later he coined the Caxton, joined the Caxton executives. Okay, blah, blah, blah. It says financial markets are not waned, especially in the field of cryptocurrency, where his performance is particularly noteworthy. On November 2024, November 7th, 2024, Bitcoin's price hovered around 74,000. Josh Mandel made a bold prediction a year ago. I mean, not a year ago. What are we talking about? Like 3 or 4 months ago. He not only predicted that Bitcoin would reach $84,000 by March 14th of 2025, he further prophesied that Bitcoin would rise to 444,000 within a year. So by November 7th of 2025. At the time, with the prediction seemed like a fantasy, but Josh proved his judgment through action. Below, he's closing chart on Bitcoin on March 14th. This is just crazy. All the stuff I've been hearing about this today. Josh's portfolio had only had 2 million. Then now it's soared to 22 million. He also was participating in MicroStrategy stock. Yada yada yada. Let's get to the big stuff. Josh's prophecy is not unfounded. It is based on profound understanding of the market and data analysis. The key dates he mentioned: November 7th, 2024, and January 16th of 2025, and March 14th of 2025 are important nodes in the Bitcoin's price movement. On November 7th of 2024, Bitcoin's price had just surpassed 74,000. The market sentiment began to heat up by January 16th, 2025. Bitcoin's price temporarily surged to $103,000, reaching a local peak on March 14th. It stabilized at 84K, becoming the starting point for a so-called fourth turning event. The prophecy has been fulfilled, according to Josh Mandel. Below is a screenshot of the original post and prophecy. He posted on X. This is pretty crazy stuff. I hope that I have established a little credibility for within a few. And he created, look at this. He even created this really weird, like, if you don't believe this, guys, this is crazy. He created this really weird, like poem where he's like, when 84 becomes the base, Bitcoin calls will melt their face. And this is how you get ahead by IBIT calls in size instead. 10 to 1, you'll ride it up. The stock, it soars into the skies, then sell the call and exercise. See the path of the pistol Pete. Try a slug and then repeat. I mean, it's just nuts. It's crazy. When 84 is on the dot, the car will launch a real hole shot. Feel the G's. Hear the roar. The coin won't stop. 30, 60 more. Really. A trio of fours. 444 times the grand. And at the top, the Bitcoin fades. And this is how a cowboy trades. Nation state is down by the sea. I think I'd call it empathy. No room for hate nor jealousy. Essentials. They would be on me. Work if you want, but just for fun. Think in the shade. Play in the sun. I'm all for this, guys. I'm going to actually light the Bitcoin candle a little early to try to bring a little bit of this into reality for us. I mean, this is just nuts. Someone would come out there and do the ballsy as a statement as that, and be right on the money, and prophecy fulfilled, right? So hopefully, we'll have a really great year. We'll see. Oh my God, I can't even get deep enough into this candle. There we go. I've lit the Bitcoin and a candle a little early today. Hopefully, giving us some momentum into tomorrow with this crazy prediction by Josh Mandel. Chaos! We've set it on fire, and we'll burn a little Benny to celebrate too. Why not? This is for you, Josh. This is for you. Oh, damn it, it's on fire. Ah! Oh my God, that's 2 bennies down. 2 bennies down. All right, the more bennies we burn, the higher Bitcoin will soar. It's a sacrifice, guys. Anyway, where are we at? So interesting detail in Josh's prophecy is another 360 vehicles, 3 or 4, multiplied by $1,000. This sentence seems cryptic, but it actually hints to the potential increase of Bitcoin's price from 84,000 to 444,000. Although its prediction is bold, it's not without basis. Historically, price trends of Bitcoin show that its price fluctuations often exhibit characteristics of exponential growth, especially during the periods of high market sentiment. I wonder if we'll actually break, if we actually touch something like that. I don't even think we would break the power law. We might break the power law. Let's take a look at the power law. It's been a minute since we took a look at it anyway. Bitcoin power law. Will we break the power law at 444,000 this year? In the year 2025, the great year of the dystopian future, rising. Yes, I'm human. My God, come on, guys. Oh my God. Yeah. So if we did get to 440,000, it would not actually even. Yeah, it would not break the power law model. So yeah, I mean it's still within reason if you believe in the power law. I know a lot of us don't. I want it to be broken. I need it to be broken. And of course, Michael Saylor does as well.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When Godzilla walks onto the playground, you know, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
That's right, Sailor. And yeah, hopefully Godzilla will come out and play. But yeah, until then, yeah, I think this is pretty feasible. And apparently this guy is working on some old circadian rhythm that has been lost to the test of time. I've been hearing all sorts of crazy stuff. His Twitter, I can't even show it because it's wrapped up in so much conspiracy. I would get stuck there forever, for days. Anyway. So during periods of high market sentiment, exponential growth for Bitcoin, trust and verification, of course, the philosophy of Bitcoin. And the world of Bitcoin is widely circulated saying, don't trust, verify. Exactly. Don't trust, verify. This phrase applies to not only Bitcoin technical characteristics, but also to various prophecies and predictions in the market. Josh Mandel's prophecy is noteworthy, not only for its historical performance, but also because its trading records are completely transparent. Anyone can verify his judgments and operations through his trading history. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Right? So I'm gonna definitely be keeping an eye on this guy. But yeah, if we hit a $444,000 Bitcoin this year, I think a lot of us are gonna be happy. And imagine where the altcoins are going if we see a 444,000. It's gonna be nuts, guys. We are just getting started. What do you guys think about that in the chat? Wouldn't that be insane? It looks like Ryan Miller also agrees with me. $444,000 would be awesome, and definitely not without reason. Not within reason as well. Poetry, what's up? What's up? Dumb Money in the house. How's it going? Isn't that crazy? This guy put out this poem and it's becoming reality. This is why I do the Crypto Chaos magic, guys. Something's going to have to give. Enough of our like-mindedness is going to push the market higher. All right, let's move on. What else we got? Let's take a look at cryptonews.net, maybe Cointelegraph, and then we'll get into... we're going really into overtime today because I'm late. Dogecoin price eyes breakout. Again, it's all FUD, guys. It's all hopium. All these articles. Crypto market crash tomorrow after the Federal Reserve interest rate decision. Yeah, maybe we'll touch like that. You know, it's gonna be a nothing burger most likely. I mean, they might even surprise us like they did back in September or what was it? October, where they just surprised gave us a 25 basis cut. I mean, I still think that's still on the table too. I know a lot of people aren't calling for it, but I think it's a 10%, maybe 15% chance realistically that they're looking ahead and seeing that. Hey, pal, Trump's gonna just dump the market. He's just gonna dump the market. Aren't you seeing this? It's like, yeah, we're looking at it. Yeah, it's coming down. All right, we might want to. Yeah, maybe next month. I mean, they're definitely looking ahead for sure and playing the game. They do not want a in-your-face recessionary event, even though we've had quote unquote recessions in the past 5 years. They never come out officially and said anything like that. They don't want to spook the market. Bitcoin price to 1 million. Bitwise CIO unveil dip, then rip. Again, hopium articles. Where's the real news, guys? The real news, of course, is on Twitter. That's where it is, unfortunately. Where are we at? Let's see, cryptonewsland.not. Let's see if any headlines on here that are interesting. Mubarak token surges 503%. What in the world? What are they shilling here, guys? Scale stalls at resistance. Yeah, it's all FUD, hopium, FUD, hopium. XRP inches closer to 280. What was the other play? The other news headline said $3. What are you gonna believe, right? Anyway, let's just checking out the headlines. Nothing, of course. The calm before the storm usually doesn't have any great news. Bitcoin pulled back with markets nervous ahead of Fed meeting results. Yep. Looks like we're not going to get any real news today, guys. All right, let's take a look at Twitter and just go right into the belly of the beast, where the real news is. Guys, please, if you're not liking, subscribing my channel, as well as taking a look at me on Twitter. Look at me. Jesus. God, it's toxic. Anyway, yeah, please check me out. Please like, subscribe if you like everything down below. And yeah, let's continue. So yeah, we've got students in El Salvador learning how to mine Bitcoin right now. Yeah, they're not, they're not putting anything at rest. They are Bitcoin country after all. Then SpaceX Dragon docks with the space station here in space. More space, and more space. Jesus. The future is now, guys. And of course, we are living in the dystopian future. The dystopian future of... Oh boy, where are we at? 2025, yes, 2025, where of course the AI and robots are coming to take your jobs. Maybe taking the robots into space first for a little while, mining some of these planets, terraforming it for us, and then as we move closer and closer to new economies, we'll start in other planets, and we'll just take off and spread our seeds into the stars. Yeah, of course, and while we're doing all that, right, you're gonna be replaced. Yeah, newsflash, guys, you haven't heard already, I'm sure you have. Just your daily reminder. Man, if I can even pull all this stuff up today. If you're a driver, telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a writer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, a factory worker, a customer service representative of any kind, your job is going to be replaced within a decade, at least a decade, guys. I would not, yeah, just stay useful, guys, because the robots are coming. They're coming faster than you can, you can think. Optimus is already about ready to roll out. I mean, they're underneath 20 grand now, guys, for a freaking robot. Our average salaries are what, like 30 grand or more? Yeah, we're already being replaced. Our average salary is actually like 70K in the United States, but some of those low, under poor, we are already upper poor. If you guys are making 70, 80, 100K, we are in the upper core category, in my opinion. So yeah, robots are coming for all of our jobs, not just the very, very bottom. So stay safe, guys, because even the robots are going to replace us in the bedroom. All right, moving on. Got to keep this going. We are running late, 9:41. Okay, moving on. What else we got on this tonight? We don't got too much to share tonight. We got, of course, the Bitcoin miner. Ed Julien picked up this first Bitcoin miner. That's so troll. Anyway, let's look and see what the normies are looking up today on Google. We got Lollapalooza 2025. You guys gotta get out there and enjoy life a little bit. I keep working my life away, man. This is why we're doing it. We gotta suffer now. I just heard Rob say this today on one of his live streams, right? We gotta suffer today to reap the benefits of the future. JFK files released, and I've always believed in that for sure. JFK files released, thank God. Definitely gonna take a look at that, man. That's definitely well deserved. Well deserved. I mean, my God, that's. Like 60 years late? Some shit? Jesus. Alabama State basketball with normies love the sports, of course. Angst. Why is anyone looking up angst? NASA astronauts return SpaceX Dragon. I just showed you guys. Happy Gilmore 2. I forgot about that. Man, it's the dystopian future when Happy Gilmore 2 is about to roll out. That is pushing, of course, Sandler into retirement. $1,400 stimulus checks. That's been... I felt like these are like clickbait articles every time I see stuff like this, but that must be happening. All the normies are Googling it today. If that happens, we're looking at another big breakout for Bitcoin like we did in 2021. Justin Ecorn, I don't know, man. Minnesota senator. Dodgers versus Cubs, sports, normies love their sports. I don't know all these people. I'm assuming they're sports players. Sports ball. I'm not in sports balls. What do we got? True TV. What is this crap? People are just Googling the dumbest stuff today. Assassin's Creed Shadows, video game. NCAA games today, and more sports. Okay, so they're just looking up sports ball and stimulus checks, because why not? Normies love free money, and they love sports, and love video games, and love movies. That's pretty much it. No Bitcoin searches today, nothing even relative to our space. The normies are just out of it. And their searches for Google on Bitcoin alone in the last week are, drumroll please, dead. They are still dead from yesterday. A little bit, of course, in the morning when we wake up. Everyone wants to know what the price of Bitcoin is in the morning. But other than that, it's pretty much a flat line dead. Yep, no one's paying attention. Anyway, moving on. What else we got? Let's get back to the charts. Take a look at Bitcoin, where it's going in tonight. How are you guys feeling? You feel like it's going to be a nothing burger tomorrow? I'm feeling like it's going to be a nothing burger tomorrow. I feel like we're going to just slowly chop down into the foreign markets, be my guess. And then until maybe tomorrow. And I put this here for a reason yesterday, guys. All I did was slide this over from the other day, where we did, of course, our satirical, comedic effect, super bear target and super bull targets, of course. Because I want to be wrong, guys. I'm sick of being right. I'm so tired of
win
it.
so much, you
Tired
may
of
even
winning.
get tired of winning.
Tired.
Please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
All right, yeah, you guys, I'm tired of winning. I really am. Jesus. But yeah, let's clean up the chart, of course, and get going for the evening prediction. Of course, yesterday we're feeling this pretty much downward groove. We knew we were not going to get above 85K. That was kind of just obvious, in my opinion, from what the chart portrayed, and of course the market sentiment. So let's get rid of our laughable super bear target every single evening. And all the other stuff, we're going to keep our super bear. That one's going to stay there, because I still think, I put that there for a reason, guys. Right around market open tomorrow, chugga. We could come back down. I might redraw that just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We could touch as low as 70K briefly. I don't think it's going to last. It does remind me, though, of 2022, I think it was. We had this really big, crucial FOMC meeting where, like, the markets just were so just dead and oversold, and everyone was just waiting for it, for the first basis cut, and we never got it. The whole year, 2022, 2023, I think, no, they started cutting rates, applying the pressure on rate cuts, or adding rates, increasing the rates in 2022. I'm trying to go back in time in my brain. I've lived through so much, guys. So much in the last 5 years of this crap, looking at these charts. But yeah, another FOMC meeting, another Jerome Powell. This guy's still alive? I've been watching this man for over 5 years tank the markets before I even cared about crypto or understood our space. Even I knew he was a thing, because everyone still did. The money printer go burr is old. That's like at least 10, 12, 15 years old now. But anyway, so yeah, they basically put on the pressure last time, and I saw them dip the market down to unprecedented levels before, right before a fake meeting or right of, and then of course chop up and then instantly recover afterward. So we've seen this game before. I'll draw a new one. Just let's get the band-aid ripped off right away, right? So let's just say we're gonna chop up to about. I gotta get my ritual sticks up again. We're a little off kilter today, guys, because I'm working 3 freaking jobs just to get by this mini bear market we have, right? This mini bear market. Where the hell is my? Oh, it's on the floor. Yeah. There we go. All right, we got our Bitcoin altar. Well, of course, we already burnt a couple bennies already because I had to sacrifice a little bit for Josh Mandel and his sick Bitcoin price prediction back in November. Where we are today, $84,000 Bitcoin, and calling for a $444,000 Bitcoin. Anyway, so Crypto Chaos, this is of course our seance. We're going into our market predictions for our crypto chaos magic. And yeah, another Benny bites the dust on the live stream. Okay, bye-bye, Benny. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Benny. And yeah, I think we sacrificed enough, right? We sacrificed enough. You know how much I sacrificed? You guys know the meme. Yeah, and yeah, this Benny is done. Whew. All right. So, with that being said, let's continue on. And yeah, I feel like it's going to be a good day tomorrow, guys. Once we rip the Band-Aid off, it's going to be a good day. So, where are we headed? I think our super bear prediction, let's get that out of here. Let's get this a little cleaned up. I think it's, yeah, we're going to probably run this up. And, yeah, probably knock on that door. I'm a little off on this today, guys. I got to get my ritual sticks in place. So the reason why I do this is so you guys have a good understanding of where the market moves. There's 3 numbers you need to know, guys. 3, 9, and 12. And with those 3 numbers, you know where all the volatility is pretty much going to play at. If you know where the market sentiment is in the psychological space of the market right now is... it's pretty bad, right? It's pretty bad. So we're probably going to see at least a revisit to some of these lower levels very briefly. I'm saying very briefly, just based on market sentiment alone. Huge opportunity for some of these major players, market makers, to buy the dip. But yeah, that's just what we see here. Yeah, so what I'd like to do, of course, is to put these up here for you. And it's part of our ritual, right? Crypto Chaos Magic. To, yeah, throw those up there and... We're right every single day, and I'm tired of winning. Enough said. All right, so let's just keep going. All right, so we're just gonna rip the Band-Aid off and send this down to Goblin Town, and yeah, we're gonna try to say go sideways, chop. Market opens tomorrow. We're starting to fall down. We hit our flash crash down there, something like that. We're just gonna copy over that super bear target because it's a joke. it's a joke, but we might actually go there tomorrow, just briefly. So something like that. I might do a cleaner one. Like that's a little dirty. Sideways, flash crash, yeah, chop. Yeah, we've seen it before. We've seen this before. I remember when Doge would pump when Bitcoin would dump during the FOMC. We don't see those days anymore. Nothing pumps when Bitcoin has a pullback anymore. That is such a weird time to be in, man. 2021 was so different. Before I go any further with the other realistic price predictions, right? Our sideways chop, right? And our other boring stuff. And of course our super bullish target, which sends us to I don't know, new all-time high. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. But anyway, how you guys doing in the chat? How you guys feeling? Yeah, if Bitcoin hits that price, I'm making a baby. Big Bodo Gains. Yeah, I'm moving to another country and making a few babies for sure. Dumb money, as long as we get bullish and not bearish tomorrow, we're all expendable. Whoa! Whoa, where are you going, dumb money in the house? With the super dark, morbid humor. I love it. I love it. Otaku, how do you still have so much energy after work? Crypto high? It is. It's a crypto high. Exactly what that is. Dude, I go through my job and everything. I don't have anyone to talk about crypto with, right? So I just go through my job, zombified. You want fries with that? and then yeah, I get into my crypto high, as you're calling it, Strawberry Dragons. I love your name, by the way. That's freaking awesome, Strawberry Dragon. I actually have a pistol I painted red that people call my Strawberry Barrel. So I definitely like the strawberry in the chat. LOL Benzine 99. How's it going again? It's been a while. Is that the? I can't see what your thumbnail is. So tiny. Dumb money. Let's dip and get it over with. Exactly. Let's do it. Let's dip it and get over with. All right. So that's our super bear market prediction for tomorrow. Let's get into a little more realistic. You know, flash crash maybe. Even still with a bearish sentiment. Our bear target would be still somewhere. Let's go back to get some realistic measures of movement here. Looking at, of course, the heat map for free, right? Don't pay for something you get for free,
What
right?
are you, stupid?
Don't pay for something you get for
Stupid?
free. Throw some more of that into Bitcoin or crypto. But yeah, Kim with the White Snow Line bringing this for free on YouTube is showing us that, yeah, the market's still got some legs into the evening, early morning. in the foreign markets. We're already busting through one of our previous tops in the short term. 85K. We can maybe retest that actually. Probably by about 3 a.m. Let's see where the bullpen actually sends us. But yeah, my guess would be we break out somewhere around there. No, it looks like market open. Looks like we could break out by market open. Again, it always ends up around these 3 time frames, guys. This is why I say this. It's crazy. I've seen this in the charts so many times. Every time I draw bullpen, it always ends up around 9, 12, or 3 a.m., p.m. It don't matter. But yeah, that could actually go as far as long as that if we can get above 83.5 tonight. Maybe. If not, it's going to end up at about 3 a.m. like I just said. I'm so sick and tired of being right, guys. I'm tired of it. Anyway, it's chaos. It's absolutely chaos. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, of course, us breaking out and under. And this sends us down to Goblin Town originally for our super bear target right around 3 a.m. Foreign markets close at 3 a.m. Kind of makes sense. But we could actually get a little bit more of a rally. People trying to get up some final dips in the foreign markets. That could send us at as high as 84.5. Just barely touching our 85K ceiling. We're currently sitting our local top. And then send us back down to Goblin Town. But not too far down, though. Our baseline target, I'm gonna do a baseline target real quick, which could, again, roll back on over and get, maybe I want to predict something in the afternoon tomorrow. I want to do this for this fun. I want to be wrong, guys. God damn it. I'm so sick of being right. So, yeah, let's say we do extend this all the way up, and this will be a bullish target, realistically. And then we, of course, roll over in the market open like we normally do. And we have a little bit extra of a rollover because Powell's going to be talking right around 1 or 2. The numbers are going to come out. So something like this would be our, like, really good bullish reaction to Powell. And then the markets, do what they do, up to the upside. Hopefully after a nothing burger event. So that would be my bullish price prediction for the evening. Again, markets doing what they do, but just not as heavy as with their, the current sentiment allows for. That's probably the best way to put it. And then our baseline target is going to be something like this. A little lower, yeah. I mean, we're just going to kind of bounce around there, something like that. So I feel like this is realistic. And then, of course, our super... And the sad part is our super bear is actually a little more realistic than anywhere near our Super Bowl. Super Bowl is we're just going to come out of here at 3 a.m. Markets in Japan and Germany and China, they just don't care what we're going to do in America for whatever reason. Not saying this is going to happen. We roll over in the morning, we get the Powell thing, and then we just go to like, I don't know, 102K. We've seen crazier things with Bitcoin. I mean, not saying it's impossible, but highly unlikely. We're talking about like a 5% chance we get a crazy run after tomorrow's speech right out the gate. Before the options expire, I expect something big to happen like last time, or the options expire on the 28th of next week, not this week. But yeah, we can see something like that. And yeah, I think this is actually a pretty conservative price target for all of these tonight. I want to be wrong, guys. Let's set it down to like 55K. Let's do the absolute what's his name? Tyler Doom prediction. Brought to you by Tyler. We're gonna do our Doom prediction today. I wish I could do a market scribble in black. But yeah, how about we send it all the way down to, again, I say it, guys, all the time, but we can go as low as 60, 50K, 55K even, and still be on a bullish pattern, right? This is going to be our send it down to Goblin Town, super dark, dystopian, Alex Super Bear Doom prediction. That's our Doom prediction. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Until Bitcoin like falls underneath 40K or something, I don't care. And this just sends us back to Takes us back in time to, wow, we were down that low. Guys, this is so, like, everyone gets so, like, panicky, but this only takes us back in time to, like, right before the election. It's so stupid, guys. Oh, God, it's so stupid. How are you guys feeling about that? Our super doom prediction where it sends us down to Goblin Town at 53K, or 55K. And I again, you zoom out, guys. All you gotta do is zoom out, and it's still a bullish sentiment, right? We look at this. We still actually a little higher than our big macro line, right? I don't get it anymore, man. I don't get it. And all the crazy positive spins on all the news that turns into FUD immediately after it comes out. All the good news. It's stupid. It's stupid. Anyway, how you guys feel in the chat? What's going on there? As long as we were bullish, yeah, so we're all expendable. Yeah. Let's dip and get it over with. And Benzene says it's a mind flayer I drew for a friend's D&D character. Oh wow, nice. I miss D&D. My friend group doesn't do that anymore. We got a shit ton of fun. I actually played a what did I play? Jeez. It's been so long I forget my character. I think I played some sort of warrior, but I was actually from the dystopian future, and every character was in the past, and I had it was crazy. So yeah, that's a good doom prediction. Oh yes, Tyler Ruhlman in the house. There you go. That was for you, bud. But I bet you could get it lower. Oh, you're tempting me. You're tempting me. I mean, I did say we could go as low as 45K on this macro trend right there and still remain bullish, right? So, yeah, I mean, actually, Bitcoin's still stuck in this parallel channel on the since inception. Since inception, guys, I drew this chart up back in 2021, and it still has only been invalidated a little bit because again. Our law of big numbers cannot dictate where Bitcoin is going to go in the future, especially when we get mass adoption. But yeah, I mean, we've already broken out of there last year. I covered that when we did back in November. But yeah, we could still return to this baseline channel and get some really boring ROI on Bitcoin for the next 20, 30 years. But yeah, I should probably delete that at some point. We'll see. When we get into the 200K, I'm going to probably send that one away. But yeah, we can even extend this out if we wanted to. I just haven't touched this since, it's actually still locked since 2021. Anyway, my charts are a mess, guys. I've been doing this too damn long, especially this Bitcoin chart. But I'm gonna keep this here for you, Tyler. You want me to go lower, I know, but like, I think 55K is a little too much for most people to handle. Too much volatility, guys. What is that? From here, it's it is a 50% drop from here. A 50% drop from here, right? Is it? No, it's a 50% increase from here. It's a 35% drop from here. Okay, yeah. So it's nothing crazy, unheard of, but from the top, it's a big drop. It is a big drop. If we actually go down there, this goes back. Wow, look at that, 50% from the top. From 109K to 110, I mean, 55, 56. So that's possible. It is possible. Bitcoin's had these crazy swings before, but law of big numbers dictates that we probably won't happen. That won't happen again. It's just too big of a market cap to fall that much. I think our 30% drops are more likely to play out than our 80% like back in 2021. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, Bitcoin's getting too big, guys. It's getting too big. All right, let's finish up in the chat real quick, and then we'll see it off for the evening. That's a good doom. Yes. And Overcome in the house as well. Yo, hopefully you're overcoming all this. It never gets old. It never gets old. You're always right there on it. Yeah, in the chat for that. That segue. But anyway, guys, don't get too doom and gloom. I do have Fire Elmo here because I just love him so much. He brings a smile on my face. But yeah, we can still set it down to the FIRESALE and still be bullish for the long term. Bitcoin has a long way to go, and mass adoption is still early. Price appreciation and price discovery, true price discovery of Bitcoin has not even happened yet. Yeah, I'm super excited, guys, where we're headed in the future. And this is a long haul. This is a long haul. I've been holding this for 5 years. I'm sure you guys are in there in the chat doing the same. You got to stay strong. You got to, turn your phones off, not look at your portfolio for a few days if you have to. Whatever you got to do to get by. You know, DCA as much as possible, as much as you physically can. I know I'm extending my mental and my physical health to do so, but you got to do what you got to do, right? So yeah, have some dry powder for a bad Fed meeting. Yes, nice, Overcome. You see, he knows what's up. Great minds think alike, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully after a nothing burger, right? That's what I'm calling a nothing burger. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. The Crypto Otaku signing off. Later.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Dun dun. What is that? Dun, 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 dun. Godzilla's coming tomorrow, guys. Later.
Bet.